subscribe and hit that notification bell so we can keep bringing you hope. All right, let's talk about aloe vera gel and how it can really change the game when it comes to scalp care. First off, aloe vera gel has a pH of 4. Our hair naturally is between a 5.5 and a 6.5, so aloe vera gel helps close the cuticle and keep moisture in the hair. It also contains multiple vitamins and minerals, and all sorts of nutrients are healthy for scalp and hair care. Alright, while we're at it, aloe vera gel is great for high porosity hair, which is characterized by a lifted cuticle. So in conjunction with natural butters, it helps fill those gaps of the cuticle when it comes to high porosity hair. It's anti-inflammatory, antimicrobial, antioxidant, and it's a humectant. I mean, it's got everything all in one, just naturally occurring. It provides emollients through its polysaccharide, which is a naturally occurring element that is part of aloe vera gel. Aloe vera gel also gets its anti-inflammatory and soothing properties from phytosterols. All right, let's look at this this specific product. This aloe vera gel contains 99% aloe vera juice, organic at that. It only has 3 more ingredients that are naturally derived, so this is as close to getting that raw plant as you can get. Okay, it also, I love how this product is sourced. I mean, they take care in how they source it organically, and it's all bottled in-house. It's just all around a great product. I think I got it from a vitamin shop I ordered it from, so, and it's not that expensive either. So let me just go ahead and show you the texture and the consistency of this aloe vera gel. When you get it and you've used it for a while, you do need to shake it up first before you start pouring it out. So when you go to pour out the aloe vera gel, it will come out kind of thick. That's great for the texture you want when it comes to applying to the scalp. I have used aloe vera juice before to spray on my scalp, but it tends to run, so I like this gel instead. So it comes out nice and thick, which is great for, like I said, application processes. And I would say that's a good amount for probably my whole scalp. So it does last a while. After you open it, you do have to keep it refrigerated. And I think it lasts anywhere from like 6 months to a year after you open it. So after you use it, go ahead and set it back in the refrigerator. Okay, on to our second part of this 2-step amazing scalp care. We're going to go ahead and mix our Shea Butter mix. The ingredients I'll be using for that include my all-natural African shea butter, and this one is unrefined and it's yellow chunky. I try to get the white ivory one, but this is the only one they had at the time. I also use an EO. I switch between peppermint and tea tree depending on the state of my scalp. Right now I'll be using a couple drops of tea tree oil. I do use this vitamin E, which is by Jason. It is a serum, so it's super thick and super concentrated. I'm going to use another oil that has a combination of oils, and I'm also going to use our coconut oil, which is a great base, and you know I'm coconut oil fan. So we're going to go ahead and start using all these products and mix them together. First, I'm going to start off, I don't really measure because I've been making it for such a while, so I just put some in there. For measurements, just let me know if you want like closer to a recipe, and I'll try to come up with one, measure everything, and I'll put it in another video. After I apply the shea butter, I'm going to go ahead and apply a good amount of coconut oil. That's my base. Alright, after that, I'm going to go ahead and apply a couple drops of my vitamin E oil. As we know, vitamin E is definitely a healing, has healing properties, so it's always great to add a little bit when it comes to scalp care. Next, I'm going to add a blended oil. You can use a blended oil of your choice. This is just what I had on hand. And it has a couple oils that I'm very happy with. So this bottle's kind of hard to squeeze. So that's why it's taking a little bit for it to come out. But just squeeze a good amount of that. Like I said, you want to make sure that coconut oil is your base. So that has the most in it. And then just add your oils after that. Next, I'm going to add anywhere from 5 to 7 drops of my EO, and my choice of EO at this time is a peppermint. Don't go crazy with this EO. Like I said, it is an EO and it is concentrated. You don't want to use it straight, and it does spread, especially if you get a good high quality brand. And once you start mixing everything together, it gets a nice smooth creamy texture on its own. I didn't have to heat anything up. I just mixed it vigorously for a little bit, a couple minutes, and I got this smooth creamy texture, which is not going to run. It's not going to drip everywhere. It's going to be easy to apply to your scalp. It's going to give your scalp a lot of moisture, and it's going to really give your hair a shine when you go to apply it to your hair as well. So here's the texture, the consistency. You can see it's not running, it's not dripping. And aloe vera gel and my shea butter mix are the only two things you really need when it comes to a good scalp care. Alright, like I said, this shirt is coming soon, y'all, so keep a lookout. Hopefully Create Designs. Just go ahead over there, leave your email, and we'll get you the hookup. So hello, HopeFlows. We're going to go ahead and get into the scalp care process. So I parted my hair into 4 quadrants, and I'm going to start with the back. I usually start with the back. It's just easier for me on myself. I know y'all see that nape area. Just don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Okay, first, I'm going to go ahead with my aloe vera gel. It doesn't have anything in it. It's just a straight aloe vera gel. And I'm going to part my hair into thin sections and apply it as I would, I don't know, like back in the day, grease, or maybe even base for a relaxer. Just part it in thin sections and go ahead and apply your aloe vera gel and try to focus it right on your scalp. It can get on your hair, but we're really focusing on scalp care at this moment. So work your way all the way up through that section. And once you're done getting through that whole section, go ahead and give yourself a really good scalp massage. Make sure all the aloe vera gel is penetrated and it is it's all throughout the scalp on that section. A scalp massage is also really good because it can help increase the blood flow and help lift up any of that naturally occurring sebum that doesn't tend to easily slide down our highly textured hair. The second thing you'll need is the shea butter mix, which I showed you how to make earlier in the video. Like I said, it's not dripping, it's not running, it's not greasy. Like, it has a nice creamy consistency, and that helps with the application process. So we're going to apply this the same way we applied the aloe vera gel. So go ahead and apply that all the way up the section. I just want to add, scalp care is one of the most important things, one of the most important factors when it comes to having a healthy hair care regimen, because your hair grows straight from your scalp, and that's the living part of this whole process. Like I said, you really want to take care of your scalp, because as it grows, that's really going to determine the healthiness of your hair. And there are a lot of other factors, but scalp care is highly important. So next I'm going to go ahead with my Indigo Naturals leave-in conditioner, and that'll act like the L of the locks method to help detangle and help soften my hair. So I just sprayed that in, worked it through, and now I'm going to go ahead right into finger detangling. And as you saw, I did scalp care first before I finger detangle. I'm going to go ahead and apply some coconut oil after. That's the LO. So I'm on the O part. I'm going to go ahead and apply coconut oil after leave-in conditioner. But as you see, scalp care is part of my detangling process. So if I had a long-term protective style, and my hair is still relatively clean, like it's been 2 or 3 weeks, not like 2 or 3 months, but you know, and I just had freshly washed it before I put my protective style in, I will go back in with scalp care and really massage the scalp and get all the sebum off the scalp and make sure the scalp has all the right nutrients for proper growth and detangling coming out of that protective style. So now I'm going to go ahead and comb it, just, you know, not too roughly, but this is a wide tooth detangling comb. I'm going to comb through my hair because for the style coming out next, I do need it smooth and detangled so it can also last for a good amount of time. As you see, it wasn't that much hair coming off on the comb. Once you have all your moisture and you have all the right properties in your hair, I mean, you should not be experiencing that much breakage or that much shedding depending on the state of your hair, but it should be easier to detangle and it should be easier to comb through when it's moisturized properly. Okay, I did divide my hair, my back section into two because it was just so thick. I didn't want to try to force, combing through it, so I just divided into two sections. I combed the bottom section, twisted that out because we went from scalp care to moisturizing, and now we're going to go right into stretching. So I'm going to twist those two sections, cross them over, clip them, and you're going to repeat that step with all the other 3 quadrants of the hair. So let me just let y'all know though, right now I'm looking kind of rough because my allergies just kicked, and I don't know if it was dust, if I was cleaning earlier, whatever it was, but I gotta get this content out to y'all, so I'm gonna press forth. So excuse me if I'm looking a little rough. I'm not like, my cheesy bubbly stuff because the nose is itching, the eyes is itching. But let me tell you, I'm just praying I make it through this video.